Alright, so I want you all to see how close my house is to work. I actually drive this commute every single day, and everyone makes fun of me because they're like, you could really just walk and save like a lot of gas. And it's so funny because Courtney and I actually carpool to work, and we literally live this close. Okay, right now we're leaving my driveway. There's the house. This is why I chose to live here, even though it was with crazy people. And we do not even get up to like 30 miles an hour. And we're already on the road. And I'm gonna count down in 10. I'm just kidding. 9, 8, 7. Oh, we're here already. And this is where I work. I am a full-time news reporter slash anchor for a really small station here in West Virginia. It's basically a trailer. They decided to put it out here a while back. We're gonna go inside and meet one of my co-anchors. My name is Erin Barnett. I'm 22 years old, and the best way to reach me is my cell phone. It's 540-599-2187. All right, ready for the questions?
Okay, we're gonna start right at the beginning. Erin, why do you have to move? What's going on?
Basically, in the news business, you're under contract. I've got 8 weeks to decide what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. And in the news business, that's like tomorrow. So my contract's up, my 2-year contract's up. I've got to decide what I'm going to do because basically in 8 weeks I'm going to be homeless, jobless.
So you said that you've got this clock ticking that's 2 months. Are you in a big rush, or are you going to try to take your time to find a place?
I mean, obviously in the news business, you can't pick a city and then find your job. You got to find the job and then move. But I don't have a job in 8 weeks. I mean, this is urgent. I'm freaking out right now because I have bills to pay. I've got student loans, medical issues. I have to get my shit together.
So when you talk about looking for this job, where are you looking?
Well, obviously I have a lot of friends that are helping me out. I've been looking on a few websites, job websites, TV jobs, and a lot of other job source networks, but really that's all I've been doing. Just trying and hoping, living on a prayer right now.
So when you talk about move, you've got to move your stuff. How much stuff are we talking about?
Well, other than all the 500 pairs of shoes that I have, I really only have my bed and my dresser. That's it, my clothes, my bed, and my dresser. So I really could pack everything up in a truck, like my dad's truck, and leave in tomorrow.
And it would be mostly shoes.
But it'd be mostly shoes. Yeah.
So I work with you. This question is not fair, but so what's your budget like? High-end, low-end apartment? Are you looking for the penthouse or the basement? I mean, what's your range here?
Well, I'm pretty much living on minimum wage right now, and then you add the car payment, the car insurance, which I'm on high risk because I've had so many car accidents, my college loans because I went to an out-of-state school. I mean, I'm living on like $50 every 2 weeks is like my spending money. So I'm looking for the cheapest place, even if that means I have to take a risk or a chance that I haven't already done, actually.
Girl, I'm going to have to bring you some groceries when I get paid. I'm not kidding. They need to give you this gig. You need this gig.
I do. So, I'm broke.
Now, how far away from your family and friends are you looking?
Well, like I mentioned, in this business, you kind of have to find the job first. And although I'd like to stay close to my family because I'm really close, my boyfriend's 2 hours away, my friends, I still live with my friends that I've known for the past 6 years. I'm in such a comfort zone that I don't want to take that big risk. But if I'm going to get the next job or take that next step, I'm going to have to step out of my comfort zone. But I don't want to be far enough to where I couldn't get in my car and drive home in a day. I want to be close enough to where if something happens, I could get in that car and go home because my family is most important to me.
Well, if you're talking about a day's drive, there's several big cities in that range.
Yeah.
Are you intimidated at all by the idea of moving from small town near odd West Virginia to some major market like maybe Charlotte or D.C. or Philly?
Well, I mean, I like to think that I could just pick up and move, but the more and more I think about it, there's a lot of fear that comes along with that, because I was thinking today when I was doing all of, showing the tour around my town, I know freaking everyone. I mean, even the locals who sit outside the gas station all day long, I know their names, I know their life stories. So me moving to a city where I don't know anyone, I mean, I'd like to think I'm going to be accepted, but I don't know how well I could adjust or how fast I could adjust. But I think I got it.
No one in your hometown plays Deliverance. None of that going on?
Yeah, I play a little bluegrass. Don't hate.
Okay, I'm not going to hate on you. So this is a tough question. Are you nervous or ready to get out?
I mean, everyone knows that in the last 6 months I've been like, I'm getting the hell out of this place. I'm so tired of small town West Virginia. And I am still ready to leave. I am. I know I'm at that point in my life where I need to take that next step to know more about what my life's going to entail. But right now, the more I think about packing up my stuff and putting it in my little Jeep and pulling out of the driveway and waving goodbye, it's scary. It's scary.
So tell us about your personality. Are you type A, laid back, high energy, party animal, introvert? How does Erin Barnett describe Erin Barnett?
Well, everybody knows me. I'm not going to sit and talk about myself, but I will talk forever. But my personality is more strategic. I know I need to think about things before I act, but I mean, if you piss me off, I'm going to think about it first, and then I'm going to confront you. But if there's not a reason to just automatically start yelling at you over something, I'm not going to do it. But I mean, I of course love drama. I mean, think of all the people I've lived with. A 30-year-old who wanted to be a musician, a homeless guy who needed a place to live, a beauty queen who has more crowns than I have money. I mean, so you just got to take it one day at a time.
Tell me this. What are you into? What are some of the things that you love to do? Are you athletic, musician, dog lover, shopaholic?
This question's hard for me because I feel like I spend 90% of my time working. I mean, I live so close to work that it's so convenient to just come back and work, but I really just love what I do. I get to meet new people every day, and with my job, I get the experience to go out and do different things every day, but I really do like the outdoors. My boyfriend's kind of a hippie, so we go to whitewater rafting, skiing, whatever, but just anything that I can surround myself with people who are going to have fun and have a good time, that's what I like to do.
But you left out the shopaholic part because, those 500 shoes didn't just drop out of the sky.
I know, and I feel so guilty for complaining about being broke as hell and then talking about my $500 shoes, or not $500, but 500 pair of shoes, because I shop at Gabe's, so I get $10 shoes. That's how I have so many.
So I'm going to say, though, what's the most expensive pair of shoes that you have? And tell us a story about picking those shoes out and deciding to pay that much.
I had this pair of BCBG boots. They were probably $250 on sale, and I wanted them so bad, but my mom finally bought them because I can't spend over $20 on something before I freak out. Because I'm like, if I spend $20 on these shoes, then I'm not going to eat. I won't be able to afford my box of ramen noodles.
So those are those black calf boots, right, that you're talking about?
Yeah.
They're hot. They're hot.
Yeah,
okay.
they are, and my mama picked them out.
Nice pair of boots. Way to go, Mama Barnett.